Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Lemon Squeeze's podcast.
Third time lucky.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I thought that wasn't working, eh? On today's episode, we've got some alien advice. We've got... What else we got? What else we got? We're trying to be professional here.
Is that?
Yeah.
You just.
We've got some alien advice. We've got some listener questions. If you're listening on YouTube and Spotify, put it in the comments below. What am I? Shall I start again?
No. Well, I don't know.
I really messed that up. I've
But
not
like, I mean,
rehearsed it.
you can't just. Well, you got to think like if we're on American Idol, yeah, we're the new Ant and Dec. Maybe not American Idol. What are they? Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
We're on there. You can't go. Hello everyone. Welcome to Britain's Got Talent. Now we're gonna go to show and do that.
It's not natural for me. This intro thing ain't natural yet. I'll get there. I'll get there.
Let's do it again. Right.
Right.
I want to be Simon Cowell.
Right.
All right. So I've employed you on this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's do it again. Hello. Welcome back to the Lemon Squeeze podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we have some listener questions. If you're new in this space, arena, it's our arena, right?
Yeah.
You can submit your questions through Instagram and on the comments below.
What is the Instagram, Lee?
At Lemon Squeezers Pod.
Oh, you get that right.
I keep messaging the actual Lemon Squeezers Instagram account.
Yeah.
To buy it.
Yeah, I've done that as well.
They ignore me.
It's an inactive account. So if anyone knows the person that owns that, there's a small chance
That's it.
that our two listeners will know.
That's it. So obviously quite a lot has changed today.
Yep.
Zach's hair's a bit longer.
I've just had it cut.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was just right. So now we've got these big pieces of wood.
We got big
this
pieces
is blue.
of
This is
wood
blue. That's what I mean.
on the table, people.
Yeah.
For those of you that are listening to this, we do recommend go over to the YouTube. Just type in Lemon Squeezes podcast and you'll find something. But our new setup, I mean, we're pretty proud of it.
I think this is a really interesting idea.
Yeah.
This is such a cool idea. So basically, what
all
happens
about the
here?
table.
Yeah. So what happens here is that we obviously make a lot of promises and we forget. So this is our notebook, and at the end of the year, we'll be basically giving away both of these canvases essentially.
Maybe.
If it's got enough on it.
No, what?
It's got like 6
Oh no,
items.
not the end of the year.
Yeah,
Like,
but every year that we're going to try and do it. But
Like,
so probably
yeah.
sort of a year from now, maybe.
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So if anyone does want this, I mean, I think it'd be some pretty cool artwork.
Yeah.
And if we do get some guests on,
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty good, like to know, like, oh, we had blah blah, on, and he outlined his cock.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's so cool. Like, I think this is such a cool idea.
So I think we should start by maybe doing
it.
the first one. And I don't really know how you get these pens to work.
Yeah, wait, give me this one ain't working.
See, I mean, no, they do work. You just got to look. You got to get the paint down it.
Yeah.
So they're paint pens, people. And then once you get the paint down it,
Right. So what is the date today? I'm going to sign it. So it's
the date is
the 29th. Is it the 7th?
29th of the.
It's the 7th, isn't it? Was it the 8th?
No, it's the 7th. It's the 7th.
Yeah. So I've got the. There we go. The 29th. 07. Oh, this is so weird. Just writing on our table.
This is just good shit, really. I mean, it's not very good content for the listeners.
Lee.
Just hearing us
Kiss.
scribble on the table.
There you go. It's our first ever piece of work on there. Oh, this is a great idea.
This is a great idea. Maybe like this should be Patreon footage. I'm just thinking because it might get a little bit boring just us doing full-blown sketches throughout the whole episode.
Yeah, I don't think that's the idea of this. I think we're both totally two different.
What?
To me, it feels like an episode of Art Attack. You're just going to slide over another desk and be like, "This is one I did earlier on."
What do you mean? It's not the idea of it.
I thought it was for like I don't know. Anything goes at the time.
It does anything
Nice
go.
little heart. So anyway, let's just get into this. So, what's been going on this week with yourself?
What's been going on this week with myself? Wait, what does that say?
It just says Lee. I've never practiced my signature.
Okay.
I've got bad handwriting as well, I know.
I mean,
I could have done
I
it
thought
nicer.
I thought that was just you trying to get the pen to work.
No,
to
no.
be honest.
No, that's it. It says Lee. Because it's such a small name, it does look like a little scribble. Does it like a little,
Maybe
yeah.
we got to give you a longer name.
Maybe. What do you mean give me what's wrong with my name?
Well, it's too small. It looks like a scribble,
It is
so we
very
need to.
small.
So maybe we need to change it for.
Yeah.
Maybe what about Lee with 7 E's?
Lee. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. It looks like I've like.
I don't know if I like
It's
that.
like the reverse of a stutter. Sometimes I can't get my words out. Now you want me to not stop pronouncing
Lee,
the words.
Yeah.
It's look like a big glitch.
Once
Oh,
he
yeah.
gets started, he can't stop that
That's
boy.
it. He's off.
What did you ask me?
What's been going on this week?
What's been going on this week? That is the forbidden question of the Lemon Squeezers podcast, Lee. Because anytime anyone asks what's been going on this week, he runs in. I
it
don't
kills
know.
it. It's just killed it. It's just destroyed it. What's been going on in the world though? There must be
What's
something
been-
going on.
What's been going on in the world?
This is completely off topic of what's going on in the
Go
world,
on.
but earlier on,
Mm-hmm.
I stuck my hand into like a cupboard that we've got where it's got like combs and like hair dryers and all that sort of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one whole pin of a comb went under my nail
God.
and stabbed through the skin to about halfway up my nail.
Yeah, that's
That
no way.
oh mate, it was enough to talk about on this podcast because I was just like, I was screaming, I was punching the cupboard. Yeah, going mad at it. But
I think that is arguably one of the worst feelings when you get a deep splinter.
yeah,
Like, have you ever like carried like a fiberglass bath, and it's like all those little
Yeah, yeah.
weird pieces. But if
Yeah,
they go
yeah,
under,
yeah.
you can see it
yeah,
clear as day,
Yeah, yeah.
and it can be like it can enter like here,
yeah.
and then end up 3 centimeters down.
Come out your wrist.
Yeah, and you can
Yeah.
see it. You're like, I've got to get that
Yeah.
out of there.
That's it. You know what I hate like, is when you get a splinter and then it goes soggy, and you're like, I've got to dig it out now. Like, have you ever done that?
No, what are you?
It's like a wooden
What are you getting
splinter.
splinters with? Bran flakes.
I can't remember. Just like as a kid, I just remember getting them like in the garden. But the more I'd fuck about with it, the more the soft the wood would go.
Yeah.
And then my dad once said to me, "Oh, you got to get that out because it would go poisonous, and I got to cut off your finger." So
That's what you want to hear.
so every time I got a splinter, I was like, "I've got to get this thing out because I don't." Want so I end up digging holes in my skin to get out the splinter.
Yeah, I mean
It
that's what
hurt.
you got to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a little pin and just basically crater your hand.
Yeah, that's it. It hurts. It
This is
fucking hurts.
this is gonna be too distracting for us, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah. It's gonna be too distracting, yeah.
Maybe we should do like a little segment at the end or something where we write on the table each week, or when it just comes up, like in conversation. Like if something funny comes up, like remember, like I said, like he jam.
He jam. Oh,
Well, like you said it, but like I said about us putting it on the table.
yeah.
Um,
He jam. That's the point. I might do a small tub of jam, as you remind me of it.
small tub of
A
jam.
little small jam. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to be good for our concentration, but.
No, it's not.
That's just how it is, people. Really, on this podcast, it's just a bit of a shambles. Do you know what I
It
mean?
is, yeah. But other than that, fuck all's been happening in my life this week. What's your thoughts on quad bikes?
What do you reckon of that?
Good.
Oh, I was alright gay, but maybe I shouldn't. So there we go. That's what I'm drawing for this week. Zach loves Lee. All right, let's start this new era off.
Yeah, this
You
is
know?
cool, man. I feel like this is gonna look so fucking good that we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, probably.
Probably, but you know.
Probably. I mean, it depends on how big we get, Lee. From
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
All right, because if we've got millions of followers, we're not giving it away. We're selling it.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
We're making some money from it.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right, because
I'm making loads of money off random art.
and
I'm up for that.
then would that qualify us as artists then?
Yeah. Yeah. It would. All right, let's move on because I feel like there's no flow whatsoever
There's
going
not,
on here.
because
It feels like it's a
because
terrible
we're
episode.
drawing.
It feels like it's a terrible episode so far. This could be our worst ever episode. Like,
Wait.
let's keep speaking.
All right, go on, speak.
This could be our worst ever episode.
Wait, I'm just writing 29th, 07,
This could be our worst.
21, worst ever.
Ep. Is it episode 83? 83, put that on it. 83, there we go. 83, cool, I like it.
Yeah, there we go. Well, that's it. I'm banning myself from the pens now because this is really going to be shit.
It's dangerous. It's really dangerous.
Should we get straight? I feel like we should just get straight into some.
Let's get on.
Maybe let's do a couple of listener questions.
Yeah. So if you want to submit your questions, you can submit them on the YouTube comments and the comments on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or message us. I don't care. I think whatever. Contact us with your messages.
Contact us with your messages.
Yes. Your messages. Even if it's about somebody else, then
Yeah.
you can play them this episode. Go, take my advice. I'd like to see stuff like that.
You're going to get a pay rise
Yeah,
with your presenting skills today.
I am.
All right.
Got Simon Cowell's calling right now. He's like, Anna Deck, fatty got shit on you, mate.
Right. While we sort out a saying. Oh, who's that? What was was that a Scottish accent? While we sort out a soundboard, you have to bear with us because we're playing it through our phone. All right. So
It's time for some listener questions. Woo, 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 woo.
let us know as well in the comments if you want us to like revamp the intros. Like, are you bored of them or are they iconic?
I don't know. I feel like I'm bored of them.
Yeah. All right. I'm not asking you.
All right, sorry, mate. Fucking hell. You see this? This is workplace abuse.
I'm not asking
Go
you.
sign up for this shit.
I'm asking the listeners, all right? Leave it in the YouTube comments or just message us or contact us with your questions. So we've got a couple questions here to start it off. Questions for episode 83. This is from the big bad Robert. Hi.
Very loyal indeed, this fella, man.
He
Always posting.
What would you do to him?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's loyal or creepy. I don't want. I'm not joking. Nah, he's a nice
There's
guy.
a fine line between the two, to be honest.
Yeah. Shit.
So he says, question 1: what's the lowest amount of money you'd take to shave your head? Ooh.
I'd do it for charity. To be honest,
I know, but let's say money.
I feel, probably 500, as I don't care about having long hair anymore.
500.
Although, what about you then? I feel like it's worth a lot more to you.
I'd actually, to be honest, you know what? I'd like to see what I look like with a shaved head.
Yeah, I actually want short hair again. So last time I had a haircut, it's actually growing back now. But
God, you gotta go through. But if you want to grow your hair back, you gotta go through that really shit stage
yeah,
where you look like a microphone,
yeah.
and it's awful.
Once I had my haircut, I realised I looked like the 16-year-old Lee again. I was like, I don't like that fella. I don't know why. I don't know why.
When?
I think when you leave school, you have that I've left school look.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about it. It's like like sort of like a 4 on the top and a 2 on the side.
Oh, classic.
Just so plain. Yeah.
Yeah.
So plain. Like walking around in a pair of like Reebok Classics as well. I'm like, what happened, man? What happened? Do you know what I mean?
Not a lot.
What's
by
the
look
next
of
thing?
it.
Like, honestly, the only thing that could have made it even worse if I wore like a Nike Air Max hoodie. You shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
No, yeah, a
Air
wind
Max
runner.
hoodie. Yeah.
A wind runner. Remember?
That's it.
With the Velcro strap trainers. Classic. Polo.
We obviously thought we looked good then.
yeah.
We obviously thought we looked good. Like, I still see people dressed like that today and think,
Cool, I don't.
how?
I've
How?
never seen anyone dressed like that.
No, I see. I just. I mean, because you live in Emerson Park. Most people are doctors there, aren't they? I'm saying, but.
No, look.
No. I'm specifically talking about a bunch of people that we know that are still doing it, and it's just like.
Nah, what, in the classic polo? So, like,
Yeah,
this is
I've
what we used to wear,
seen 'em,
people,
I've
over the
seen
park, yeah? A coloured polo, Ralph Lauren or Lacoste. So, say it was like a orange polo. You'd wear Nike tracksuit bottoms, the baggy ones.
Like Air Max. What's the ones with the bubbles on and all that?
Well,
Not the Air Max 90s, the one.
No, I'm talking about the trousers.
Yeah.
But, like, we'd wear the baggy trousers, innit?
Yeah.
But for the shoes, I think the iconic look, the one that stuck out in my head, was the Velcro straps. Night Courts, they were called.
Oh, I don't remember them.
Ah.
I find it very like chavvy when people wear the. Is it Air Max 9? No, it's not Air Max 90s. 95s maybe.
95s are like the drug dealer ones.
It's the one with loads of bubbles on it. That's the look that I'm.
97s.
I think they're 95s. I think they're 95s.
95s were the were 110s. You know what everyone called 110s?
I'll just call them
No?
fucking 95s. That's what I. That's just
They were
yeah.
£110. That was why at the time.
I don't. Is that an Essex look or a UK or an England look?
It's definitely an England look.
Because
I
do
think.
people walk around like that in like America?
I have seen rappers wearing Air Max 95s,
Yeah.
like, but years after, like they don't know that the chavs in England wore it. Like we wore it. I mean, I wore them.
It was a very scummy thing.
It didn't look very good, did it?
No, it went from a stage where it was a cool thing, but then most people sort of moved on,
Yeah.
and then the scumbags would have it.
Yeah,
It's kinda like-
he got sort of left to the dregs.
Devo, like if you're watching this, go and Google Devo, and that's
Fucking dead pigeon.
that's the problem that we get is stuff like that. Yeah, and it doesn't seem to fuck off either, does it? Like there are 16-year-olds right now that are going, you know what's really cool? Devo. It's like, oh come on.
So, what was the question?
I have no idea.
Oh, how did we get onto that?
I have no
How much
idea.
would it be to shave your
Oh,
head?
to shave your head, yeah.
I'm going £5,000.
$5,000.
Yeah.
Well, to shave your head.
Yeah, I don't want to shave my
It'll
head,
be going back in like 8 weeks.
but I don't want to shave it. What, to this length?
Oh.
I'll have a microphone head in 8 weeks.
I mean, I'll do it for £500, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I mean,
But it's because I'm over the long hair stuff now.
yeah, well, Lee doesn't leave his house,
Yeah, that's the good bit about what I do.
so it doesn't
By the way,
matter.
I'm just not some weirdo that don't like leaving. I don't just like walk to the shop and get a box of
You
fags
are.
and then just go back home.
You
Like, I'm not leaving, man. I'm not
You
leaving.
just stay indoor and masturbate
Yeah,
8 times a day.
I'm just sitting there, at home, just like on my own, just drunk too much coffee, just sitting there all getting worked up. Like,
I'm not some little weirdo.
yeah.
God. But by the way, people, if you do watch on the YouTube, then please participate in these questions. All right, leave your answers in the comments because we do actually read them, obviously. Because I mean, it's not like our comments are full up.
No.
We do read every single one of them, so it's quite entertaining to know that we're not complete nutters.
Thanks for all the comments last week.
Like 46 comments.
Yeah, that was sick.
Very good. Number 2. If you were told the voting would be rigged to win Love Island and you'd be the winner, would you go on it even though you have girlfriends? So us two.
Dude, how much?
I thought you were talking about my numerous
How much do you
girlfriends,
win though on Love Island?
50k.
Oh nah, fuck that. I wouldn't bother.
To be honest, I don't think it
Personally.
matters. If you go on Love Island, I don't think it matters like about winning it if you stay quite long because you're going to get brand deals and you're going to get paid probably two club
Yeah.
appearances and you're probably going to have made that 50k anyway.
I don't know. It's not as much as you think.
What,
Like,
club appearances?
Not really. Like as I said before, my friend does it. Like they can make a lot of money over 5 years if they're good at it. Don't get me wrong, right? You're guaranteed to be rich,
Yeah.
but they cannot handle money. They'll blow.
Yeah,
money,
but that's
right?
you're saying that just as
Yeah,
a
but-
personal thing.
Influencers don't. The money come through the fingers, but no money seem to save it. But no, I wouldn't go on it. No.
No, I wouldn't. But I mean, like saying that they don't handle money, that's not Love Island contestants. That's just obviously because it's usually a very specific.
It's
type of
it's
person.
actually I ain't getting too much into it. I don't want to like start too much, but a huge majority cannot handle it.
Yeah, but
Huge
probably
majority.
the same as like footballers
Yeah,
because you're from lower class backgrounds.
yeah,
They've not been taught that.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's not like that's one of their things on Love Island. They say, "Can you handle money?" No. Oh, you're on it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But they definitely make a lot of money after it. They're hot as shit after. I mean, everyone watches it. I even hear like
it-
fucking Americans talking like that Chris D'Elia that Rob loves. He watches it. Like I hear him on his podcast talking about it, and I think fucking hell, like it's massive.
Yeah.
Like some some trollop from fucking Bermondsey. He's
Yeah.
on Love Island, and then like all the biggest stars in the world know her.
Even though in like the UK, for example, like they have like it's like 11 million views an episode or something. It was at one point with Kem on it, and that was the
Yeah.
best year apparently. That was 11 million views an episode apparently, and that's only in the UK. Like when I was living in Dubai, people were watching Only Way is Essex in Dubai.
Really?
I'm not joking, yeah. But it's Made in Chelsea that's the big one. Like over here, I don't know anyone that talks about it personally and never has spoke about it. But I think people secretly watch it. But I think because they're the elite kind of people,
Well, you think
I
that's
think
the
it's
biggest one?
worldwide, yeah. Definitely bigger than Only Way is Essex, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Worldwide, yeah. But it's more of like an elite type thing. So like for example, like I think Jamie Lang on there, he inherits book Vitties.
Yeah.
Like he's a billionaire, like pretty much. He's going to inherit $1 billion, like at least, right? So I think it's a different type of class.
Well,
I,
yeah, of course.
I don't think your average
fuck
person
me.
can go out and really be a Made in Chelsea star. Like you generally have to be like,
Yeah.
from a lot. I think Francis, not Francis. Who's the gay guy? Bit of a.
I don't know.
You'd
I
know
don't-
him
I
if you
don't
saw a
watch it.
picture of him. But he's like his mum. He's like a Russian princess.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But I think all over the world people watch that. But I know in Dubai people were watching Made in Chelsea. That was the bigger one for them, and they was watching The Only Way is Essex. But as a bit of a joke though, people don't take Only Way is Essex serious abroad though. To a certain degree. I think it's original. I think it's not anymore. But
It was like the. Well, I
when
mean,
it
it was
first
like
come
the
out,
first of its.
it's the first of its class.
kind.
Type
Yeah.
thing,
Yes, I remember. I went to Ayia Napa. I was 18. Went to Ayia Napa when like Only Way is Essex was like it must have been like second season. Like it was booming.
It was massive, about third or fourth season.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
And everyone loved Essex.
yeah.
Oh mate, it was like
People still today
Flies
still like
around
Essex
shit.
over it. Like I used to live in Brentwood High Street, literally about a year and a half ago, wasn't it now? And there used to be minibus tours even then, and I used to watch them come out of the flat. And I've got like a cousin, barely even know didn't know she even existed, but I was going on holiday for a weekend, and my mum asked if she could stay at the flat. I wasn't massively chuffed about that, but I was like, all right, fuck it. And it was like she went nuts over it.
well, the cousin.
Yeah, she went nuts over it. Yeah, and she was probably 10, 12 years older than me as well.
What do you mean? What was she
When we were
doing?
mates. Well, it's like a cousin that was like a northerner or something. I don't know. Like everyone's got cousins fucking up north, haven't they?
Dunno.
You're just some distant cousin. Your mum's third cousin is probably some northerner, right?
Yeah.
And no offence to northerners, I'm just saying there's always a fucking
I was
northerner.
gonna say because
Struck in
I
the
work with a
origin.
lot of Northerners. Well, they're from Midlands. They'll get
Yeah.
offended by that. But I work with Northerners, and we better watch what we say because we have said before that we thought Birmingham was the worst accent, and, and they're from Birmingham.
Fuck them, yeah? No, joking. Yeah, I quite like the north sort of stuff though. In all fairness, I'd like
The
to.
North.
Yeah,
Like
I'd like
Jon
to move
Snow.
away.
What,
I
what
know-
to North?
Just somewhere in the Midlands, yeah.
Nice.
At some point in my life, yeah, I think if once the parents are gone, I'm not so sorry, parents, but there's no point staying around here, is there? You might as well just fuck off. Hopefully, I've done what I want with my life. You're like, what the hell? What was the future of this podcast?
Yeah,
No,
fuck it.
but no, somewhere like 2 or 3 hours at max. Just come down like 1 day a week or something, and then do all the podcast stuff, whatever. But yeah,
Nice.
that's relevant.
I don't know what we're doing here. Like, what was the question?
There's no structure whatsoever.
There's not.
There's no structure in this episode.
Because you spent half an hour drawing a fucking jam jar.
Nice little pot of jam, yeah. Yeah.
He jam.
He jam.
I don't. What was the question, Lee?
Same to a haircut.
No, no, that was the one before. Oh, about winning
What?
Love Island. About
Winning Love Island. Yeah, no. The
No.
answer is no.
I wouldn't go. I
wouldn't.
wouldn't go on there.
No.
Because if I did go on there anyway, I'd win. So you ain't got to guarantee me that.
I'm going to be honest.
So-
I don't like the influencer. It's not me. I'm not an influencer like life.
Yeah.
Like vlogger guy. I think I'm private. Like, if this blew up massive, this podcast,
You'd poo everywhere.
my person, this, I won't be reading the comments and things like that. I'm very private.
Yeah.
So when it comes to my personal life, say if this went massive, one of the biggest podcasts, right? My personal life won't be involved. Like, I won't have my own personal Instagram, nothing like that. It's not saying I would do.
If this went massive.
Yeah. I think the social media for me would be our own brand. That's it.
Yeah.
There won't be. You won't go and find
Lee.
No. I've even changed my name so people don't find me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and I kept getting hacked.
I'm not gonna lie. You are like the worst one for
Yeah.
blurting out where we live, and basically given over 83 episodes. I reckon you've given the exact coordinates to our location.
Nah. The most I've ever said is Cranham, and that's that's a town. I've never.
You say our car, our registrations, our date of birth.
Have I? Have I actually?
I don't know.
No, I think I
I'm
have.
exaggerating.
But yeah, that influencer life thing for me, it's not for me. I wouldn't want to be on it. And to be honest, it seems like there's so many influence now that it's kind of boring. I feel like it's like a YouTube thing. I think like the first generation of YouTubers are the legends, right?
Yeah.
And I think same thing with Instagram. And then the second gen, somewhat legends. You know what I mean? Like people
Yeah.
like Kem and that. I personally do not give a shit about them.
No.
But they're like your Only Way is Essex people. They're not legends, but
Well,
they're
I don't know,
making
like,
money from influence.
people like
bigger money.
Mark Wright, Joey Essex, them sort of people, like the first ones.
I don't think there'll be anyone in Only Way is Essex or any of these like main Chelseas that will beat the originals. I think that era is gone. I think the OGs are the ones that are going to make big money. And
What's going to be next?
And I think all these little ones, like these next bunch of Love Islanders, we'll forget about them next year. I think this is. I don't think the influencer market is getting more solid. More solid. I think people are just yawning again. You know, like the guy I know that does involvement with this sort of stuff. He's starting to sign. I don't know what you want to call it, but they call themselves influencers. But they haven't come from any TV shows or nothing. They're just someone that has a personal Instagram account, wear clothing. That's all they do. And they've grown to millions of subscribers. And he's starting to grab them, those type of people. I don't know what you want to call them, but maybe that's the next
Well,
wave.
yeah, I mean, I'd say they're probably more credible than people that have been on a TV show.
They could potentially be just the originals, but they've just been at it for like 12, or not 12, but 5 years, and they're at such a large scale.
Yeah.
But we're talking about like 3 or 4, like there are loads of models and things like that. They're into like millions of subscribers, and all their photos ain't even past the front door of the house. There's no public photos. You think, well, for example, like Miss Hinch.
Who?
Miss Hinch.
Who's that?
Well, you know, I'll just go on Instagram, search Miss Hinch. She's massive.
Miss Hinch.
Miss Hinch, yeah.
What's she do?
All she does is clean her house and take pictures of her dog, basically. And
That sounds fun.
yeah, she's even
Miss Hinch.
yeah, Miss Hinch, I think it is.
Miss Hinchy.
Yeah, she's Essex girl.
Laura Hinch. She's only got 1,200 followers.
No, that's the wrong one.
Oh.
Yeah, wrong one.
Oh, it's not.
She was into like nearly 2 million like over a year ago. She just literally exploded overnight, and all she done was she just posted like videos of cleaning her house. And yeah,
God, I can't find her.
how should I find her?
But yeah, I don't know. What are we talking about here? Fucking Lee's an influencer.
No, I'm not. Mate. Absolutely not. Just the first one.
Maybe that's what's stopping this podcast from blowing up.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, innit?
What?
Bullshit. It's all this content. Let's crack on to something. Come on.
What?
Give me some examples of something.
What?
What do you mean, what? Stop drawing.
Give me examples of what?
I don't know. What are you supposed to be talking about? I feel like nothing has happened in the last week. Is it me, but nothing's happened in the last week?
No, Lee. Nothing's happened over this last year, according to us.
Yeah, all right. Let's just fuck it. Let's type in news. Let's see what comes up.
No, we've got fucking questions to answer.
That's what I'm asking you. Just to crack on with it.
Oh my god, this geezer, he's fucked. Honestly,
I'm going to turn the camera off and have a big fucking bust
You're
up.
fucked.
I'm going to paint this table with just blood in a minute.
Guys, I'm asking you questions. And we end up talking about the most random shit.
I don't know what's going on here. Go on then, what's the next, stuff?
3. Dream job when you were kids.
Oh, it's just, yeah. I'm being deadly serious, yeah.
Go on.
My ambitions weren't that high when I was a little kid.
What was it?
I'm talking about under the age of 7. I want to be a bouncy castle man. Because I used to have bouncy castles every year for my birthday. I thought these are cool as fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
And I want to be a bouncy castle man.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But how do you actually describe that job? Like when someone says, "Oh, what do you do for a living?"
I'm a bouncy castle man.
I'm a bouncy castle
I'm a
man.
bouncy castle man. Actually, now I realise they're pretty smart. All they do is just
Oh yeah.
drop off a balloon, basically.
Blow it
and
up.
then charge them 250 quid to 300 quid, and then go, I've actually so basically, I've been considering buying some bouncy castles lately. This is the irony of it.
Oh, God.
So obviously,
You're living your dream, boy.
so basically, right, me being the type of person I am, I try to hack everything. Basically, I don't try to take shortcuts, but I like to do things the easiest way, right? So I thought, well, all these kids that are just everywhere in my life at the moment, whether it's my brother's kids, my friends' kids. So every time I go to see my friends now, that those days where you can just stand there with a beer with your pals and laugh, are kind of disappearing. Because one kid needs to be looked after at all times, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm buying a bouncy castle. So the more research I was doing in bouncy castles, it was going to cost me like 800 quid to buy a second-hand one, or I could buy one, brand spanking new one, for 1,500.
Yeah.
So I was like, I might buy a brand new one and then put Brooke's head right in the middle of it. That comes with printing, so I can put a big picture of her head in the middle of the bouncy castle. And I thought, that is fucking
Yeah, she's
That's-
gonna grow up.
dad Bible, that is. I don't care if she grows up. But the thing is, I want an adult bouncy castle as well.
So you want a big dick on the middle?
I
of
want a
it.
big fucking bouncy castle. So long story short, I inquired and I can buy like 5 bouncy castles for 1,350.
Wait, so one was 1,500,
Yeah.
and you could buy 5 adult ones for 1,350.
No, each, but
Oh, each.
1,350
Okay.
each. But then I realised you could rent them out for £300 a day. So ain't it funny? It's going to take one summer. I'll get all of my money back, and the next year I can just rent out bouncy castles. And all I've got to do is just leave them in a van, and then just drive to their house within
Yeah.
like, within like a 10-mile radius of me. Takes like what, an hour to put it up, put it down. I was like, fucking get in there. I'm like, yeah. And I was thinking about getting kegs, by the way. Like I've just given away my next big Jeff Bezos idea, and but I was also going to do big kegs as well. Just rent them like the whole beer keg machines, and then to take them out of my fridge that would be in a big warehouse or like the garage, and then
Yeah.
and then charge them like another 300 quid or something. Anyway, yeah, but Bouncy Castle, man, that was going to be my dream job. What was your one?
I think you should go for that. I think you should do it.
Yeah.
Live the dream.
That's it.
Live the dream.
Brooklyn's castles. Just put them on there. Fucking.
I don't actually. Yeah, subliminal messaging.
But that's her marketing stunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad. So I don't think I can't really remember any like standout ones, but I don't know why this just popped in my head, and I do remember wanting to be at one point, but an archaeologist, which you know what that is.
Kind of.
So they like do with dinosaur fossils.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
They do all of the
Yeah.
dusting and all that shit.
I was obsessed with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Loved them. Like I'd religiously read this book
Yeah.
of dinosaurs. So yeah, I feel like that, and I still think, to be honest, I don't know what sort of money they get, but that would be quite a fun job, wouldn't it?
No.
No?
What, to dust off bones for months in a trench?
Yeah.
I
Podcast on.
I think it would be enjoyable for a year. I feel like it's a stopgap in a uni. You go, you know what? Just try something for a year. Let's go and do that.
Nah.
I don't think the rest of your life sitting there just dusting off bones in
Yeah,
a
but
fucking...
Lee, it's a dinosaur. It's not like a rabbit. Like you know what's coming next.
Yeah, look, each to your own. I mean, it's not for me. I wouldn't do it. But
I mean,
but they'd probably sit there going, Bouncy Castle, man.
yeah, he's gonna get to see
But the difference is like, well, one fella lives at home with his family. This fella's just dusting off dinosaur bones somewhere in South Korea or something.
Oh, yeah, I think that's quite a good job, but I'll get the feeling that it's like very low pay.
Whoa, do they fucking deserve higher pay? Have you been dusting for very long? I have, yeah. I've been working on the ultra wide paintbrushes at home. Oh, get in there, mate.
But yeah, I feel like that was like vet probably at one point.
This is a real job. This next one I'm about to say, it's real. Mm-hmm. I ain't making this up. It's £100,000 a year, and it's a water slide tester, and they fly around the world testing brand new water slides or routine checks.
£100,000 a year.
Yeah, Google it. It's a genuine job, yeah.
And what do they do?
I just told you they go around and they test water slides.
Yeah, but
what the fuck do you not understand about that?
right, Lee, you like lose the fucking attitude.
I don't
right?
know what you don't understand about that.
Do they have to check the bolts on it and things like that, or are you telling me that they just lube themselves up and just
They
shoot
just
them
go
down?
down water slides.
Oh, fuck off!
I'm not kidding. You can Google it. It's a real job. So basically, like, there's like same thing with a roller coaster tester. Not sure what the prices are, but like what they get paid for that. But they essentially go around the world just testing all the new rides, like water slides, and essentially it goes into like a kind of they give an award to the best water slide, like to the best water park. So people like Disney are like, come test, whatever. And they go down the slides, they figure out how long it was, whether it's nice in the back. Basically, they just rate their water slides and then give it a review at the end of the year. The water slide fucking awards ceremony comes about. All these people in suits.
Yeah,
He comes out in a pair of water trunks and be like, it's a genuine job, yeah. And there's not many of them, obviously, but it's a genuine job. Yeah.
Imagine these people like they have to turn up to the work like the very like hello, how'd you do?
Yeah.
Some people just test a slide, and they're in a suit. They got their briefcase. They go into the change room. They come out like in some Gucci
pair of Ray-Bans.
yeah. Right. Let's give this thing a good old try.
That's it.
Slides down it like screaming like ah.
Yeah.
Gets off the end and just goes full professional mode again.
Yeah,
that was bloody.
Okay, very
amazing.
nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like, I bet it is the full works. I bet, like, imagine saying that, like, right, Vic, I've got to go to like Florida for the weekend. All business class expenses. Do you know what I mean? Chauffeurs, everything, just to test someone's fucking slide of water. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if that's a real job and it's as simple as that. Like literally, you're testing the sliders and going down them.
Yeah,
that's arguably one of the best jobs in the world.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you what. You keep talking for a sec, and I'll get the list of the best jobs you don't believe that exist.
Well, have you looked at this recently?
Yeah, I saw this. I think it was like MSN.com, and you get those like the top 10. Like you get those articles. Best jobs you didn't know existed. I can imagine. Like, I think I'd rather do that one for a water like for roller coasters. That'd be sick. But if it's a new roller coaster that don't work properly,
that'd be scary.
This is insane. Yeah.
Just while Lee's searching that, people, just remember we do have a Patreon. So if you want to go over and support us for as little as £5 a month, or it might even be £4 a month, then get over there. It's patreon.com/lemon squeezers. That's patreon.com/lemon squeezers. There's a few tiers to choose from, but yeah, it's literally like the price of a London coffee, maybe a little bit more, or a baguette from Pret, that expensive place. But yeah, it's going to really help us out. Like all of this stuff you can see in the studio, the logo, which we may or may not have dropped, the orange wall, the tabletop, it's all been funded by the Patreon. So for those of you that have signed up already, that is Ashley, James and Jim Kim, thank you very much. It is massively appreciated. You are making our dreams come true. So if there are any more of you out there that you can spare a £5 a month to help this thing grow, it is going straight into the podcast. It's not going into our pockets. Then we are extremely grateful, and we do send out little goodie bags anyway. All right, so
Jim, you are getting it. Don't worry.
She's got it. Yeah, she's got it.
Oh, she's a song. You're
Oh,
getting
the
it.
song,
You're
the
getting
song,
it.
yeah.
That's the next one. Right, here you go. A Netflix tagger. Ever wonder what how Netflix manages to automatically know what you suggest next? That's because some lucky bugger is paid to be a Netflix tagger. Essentially, you just tag shit on Netflix. It doesn't say what they earn, but
Tag shit on Netflix. That doesn't sound very fun though.
sounds no, it's not for me. But I can imagine it's some fucking introverted fella sitting in his bedroom, getting paid 250 grand a year probably for it.
Yeah.
A food stylist. So, how do they manage to make food for adverts look even good? It's basically you just make food look good for adverts.
See,
I bet that's
more-
interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of an actual job though. I
Yeah.
feel like there's actually a skill
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like knowing what's aesthetically pleasing.
I bet there's not many people in the world that specialise in that though.
No.
I bet that you're hot, like you're very hot, like stylist. Because
Yeah.
I was watching this documentary, like it was like a YouTube documentary or something. I can't remember where it was. But when I was taking pictures of McDonald's burgers, half the stuff in the burger ain't even what you think it is. Like the buns are sprayed in lacquer.
Yeah.
They're literally fucking proper like yeah. Let's have a look at that one. A chocolate taster. I mean that's fucking sick.
Rosie's
If you love
mum
chocolate.
done that. Was a chocolate taster.
How? How do you get involved with that?
It's mental. She done.
Did you earn well from it? Is it like one of these
I don't know how
high
much she
paying,
earned from
really
it.
unusual things?
I don't think well from what I heard I don't think it was like higher paying, but like she's like a stay at home mum and like that was just her thing like doing that on the side. And she does like school exams as well. You know like when they go in and just
Yeah.
sit in a room basically.
Yeah. But it's
Every now
stuff
and then.
like if you was an original person on Netflix doing chocolate tasting, I can imagine that just being a massive Instagram. There's probably a massive Instagram account over that. Right, a professional bridesmaid.
Professional bridesmaid.
Always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Quit feeling sorry for yourself and turn to this quirky. It's actually you can actually apply and get that job. Professional bridesmaids, as unusual as a career as it may sound, are quite essential. But basically, you just become a fake bridesmaid for photos for people.
Oh, that's
Sad,
weird.
but
Yeah.
someone gets paid to do it. Yeah,
Imagine like you're like the bride's a right munter,
yeah,
and she hires like 5 bridesmaids who are like
Yeah.
10 out of 10s.
yeah,
Every photo is ruined for the bride.
yeah.
What
I
the
know.
fuck? Why
know,
would you
I know.
want that?
It's bad, innit? Like, but girls think of stuff like that.
Like a
Ain't-
bridesmaid, like that's your mates.
I know. But girls think about stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
You women are mental.
If I had a really good looking pal that was actually very, very, I was very close with, and I was honoured to have him, I wouldn't phone. He's better looking than me. He ain't going on there. But
No.
girls think of shit like this. Girls don't say it out loud, but they think about shit like this.
Yeah, probably.
Who's
Yeah.
Here's a job: a seat filler. So basically, it's just someone where on TV you get like sort of like an awards ceremony and stuff. They've just got to sit in the seat and make the audience look like there's an audience.
Well, I mean, that could be pretty. It all depends on the pay with it, though, doesn't it? Really, if you're getting like 50 quid to sit there for 8 hours, then nah.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Like to me, here you go. A water slide tester. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. Back in 2013, the travel company First Choice employed the world's first ever water slides tester, and he was a 22 years old student from the University of Leeds. We're hoping that since then, other travel companies have seen the value in hiring someone to travel the world water park testing, rating and writing reviews on the slides.
I mean,
If I get that job, fuck this. I'm not joking, but this one is good. We'll probably even, basically get paid a lot for it. A cool hunter. What do you think that is?
a cool hunter.
Yeah, spelled COOL.
A
Right.
cool hunter. Maybe someone who's finding the next cool thing.
Let's be honest. I mean, most of us would like to think we're totally cut out for this role, but the sad truth is we're not. Sorry. Also known as the cool spotter or trend watcher, this unusual job Yeah, basically, you find trends in popular culture, basically trying to predict what happens or what happens.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
that could be quite an intense
Right,
job.
I thought
feel
this
like.
one said professional queer, but then I had to reread the queer bit. It says professional cure.
Professional. That's the worst job in the world.
Yeah, people always say that Brits love to queue, but have you ever met anyone that actually enjoys it? It turns out that waiting your turn in such devastating inconveniences, other countries' websites, blah, blah. I don't know where the fuck we're going with this. They're not the only ones who will be cashing out your page. So basically, you could employ a bunch of people to stand outside your nightclub, basically, and make it look interesting. A crisp inspector. I feel like this is time that no one else is going to get back. So, yeah, we get the point. There's some interesting stuff out there. Yeah. What's that saying?
Pro queer.
Bro, quit.
I mean, there were some quite good jobs on there. None that really I want to be,
No.
apart from maybe the water slide test.
Do you know what would be really cool? A travel guy that does travel reviews. I've seen this guy on YouTube, and all he does is he's fly first class everywhere in the world, and he just does a review on the airlines and their brand new first class. Same thing with like private jets and things like that. How cool is that?
Well, I mean,
Getting paid to just travel first class everywhere in the
yeah,
world.
but that's I feel like fair enough to these people because they've obviously at some point, as long as they're not like a big name before, they've off of their own back decided I'm gonna make a travel vlog account.
Yeah.
They're reviewing places, and then it picks up momentum.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like you don't have to pay for anything anymore. Like places
Yeah.
are saying, "Oh, can you come in and put a review?"
Yeah, it is hard work. It is like I was thinking of sort of YouTube quite recently, and people seem to have this bad idea on sort of YouTubers. They think, oh, this is leave school, go and do YouTube. But like you actually do a YouTube account and run that every day. That is so much harder work than hard jobs.
Yeah.
I'm fucking without a doubt. And like, going back to sort of Logan Paul and KSI on one of the episodes, like they're properly doing boxing. Well, the YouTube boxers are actually probably hard working than I'm not saying all boxers, but the YouTube grind is such a grind. If they're going into boxing, you got to trust that they're going to fucking grind hard.
Yeah.
Because YouTube's harder than boxing. And they both said that. They said YouTube's way harder than professional boxing.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of pressure, especially in this like day and age of like the cancel culture thing. Like, I mean, if this podcast was more popular, we'd have been fucked.
Yeah, we're well fucked. This wouldn't have been even available to
Nah.
download anymore. I still think older episodes are going to haunt us here, but you know.
Yeah, but everything's been said like in an innocent way. At the end of the day, there might be some stuff that is frowned upon, but nothing's been said where it's like, oh my god, these two are racist, or oh my god, these two are homophobic.
Yeah, they just love Hitler and that.
It's just but I don't know. But there's a lot of pressure on these people, and I find that a very lazy attitude, right, from an older generation normally. Maybe not even older. Like there's people our age who like frown upon like YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's either jealousy, like where these people are getting paid. I think it's the same with influencers. These people are getting paid to do this stuff, but it's not easy to keep this lifestyle of like
No, it ain't.
they've got six. Say like these people, like they've got six packs. Do you know what I mean, they're in amazing shape. They post every day, like with content. That's not easy, especially when it's off of your own back. Like when you're
I think
working with someone, it's easy.
Yeah. Once the money comes in, I can see how it gets a lot easier.
Yeah.
But like these YouTubers, they'll grind it out for years with no pay. And like this reminds me, it's getting a bit more of a serious chat now, but like especially I've learned this a lot. Like I think hard work isn't working 9 to 5. That's not hard work. No. Hard work is like working for years for free.
Yeah.
That's hard work.
Yeah.
And all these as I say, that these YouTubers work sometimes like for 10 years for free.
Yeah.
Being able to get what they want, and they deserve it. They deserve it.
Yeah, and they deserve to be like given credit.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Well, fucking pro YouTubers. Also on the 6-pack journey, Lee, I'm not
went to
gonna
the gym
lie.
today.
Keith.
I went gym today. Yeah.
You went gym today?
Yeah, what did you do
Oh,
today?
he's a silent killer.
Yeah, I went gym today.
All right. Well, I did give him a little
I've
update in the week. I said I think
Changed my diet and stuff.
you're going to get left behind.
No, I won't. I won't. I've been changing my diet this week, innit? This week's been I've had a couple family meals, so everyone just went over there and ordered. Chinese was ordered. It wasn't what I picked. But
Oh yeah.
it was
The prawn and the pea.
I like you can't avoid everything, but yeah.
No,
prawn and
no,
pea.
you can't. I had a fish and chips yesterday.
Yeah.
My mum's birthday, so
Yeah,
there you go.
cool.
And 2 beers.
Oh yeah, cool. No, you can't avoid everything. It's more of a sort of a lifestyle thing. But I know it's competition at the end. So when is the deadline for this?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, I went to the gym today. Yeah,
what did you do?
what can I say?
Tell me what you done.
Mainly my
Because I
back.
saw 2 geezers at the gym earlier, and one of them was telling the other one what to do, and they clearly neither of them had any idea what they were doing.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh my god, like they're just gonna be in here just doing fuck all. Like, he was doing a leg press, and he was just doing that.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. When I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to gym, to be honest with you. But I'm not some athlete, but I get what I'm doing. Like I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing. You know what I mean? But the main thing I'm trying to fix is actually my back.
Why?
Because when I went to get my back
Oh yeah.
clipped, the fella said there is only one. Because I was healthy, everything was fine. He said there is one issue that you need to fix. Really, he said you've got bigger chest muscles than back muscles, so your chest is pulling over, which is you're pulling over. So he said, I recommend if you get down the gym, just try and get those back muscles to pull back. So I'm trying to focus on my back. Hate doing back. Not gonna lie, I hate fucking. Always hated to do my back. The one you pull over my head, I get cramps in both shoulder blades, and it's the worst fucking pain I've ever had. So I've got to do the ones I got pulled from the front. It's fucking horrible, and I'm the only one that gets it. I've done it multiple times in multiple people. Everyone's fine. And
Are you going on your own or are you with someone?
I'm going on my own. Yeah.
Where are you going?
I went to Stan's earlier on.
What's it like?
But it's to be honest with you, I'm going to the places that are open.
Yeah.
So at the minute it's awkward. So there's a couple gyms around here. There's one of them that wants like £100 a month. I was like, fuck
Yeah, that's
off.
ridiculous.
Well, you take the piss.
I think
Like-
when you're older and like you can spend your morning down there and go and get a coffee.
Yeah,
fair enough. Like and
Yeah.
play tennis or whatever.
What I actually would rather. I don't want to go gym in the day. I'd rather go at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I'd like to go at like 5 in the morning. So it's trying to find those gyms that are open. So there's
Yeah.
one better gym, but do I really want to drive to Billericay if I want to go fucking gym? No, not really. So the only reason I was going to this Stan's gym because of the times that they're open, and as I said, I'm going to buy a cable machine to go at home and whatnot. But I'm just in that transition between then and getting the gym equipment.
Yeah.
But what holds me back buying the gym equipment? Like, why would I buy gym equipment when Bitcoin is just about to rally? Like, it's just it's just stupid. So I got to wait for it to cool off. But yeah,
Well,
the Stan's gym is
the challenge is well and truly on.
not very good though.
No, for those of you that don't know people, Stan's gym is like a local gym that it's almost like an initiation where every 16-year-old that gets into the gym, you have to go to Stan's.
No, you know what? No, it's a proper manly bodybuilding gym, and there are some units in there.
Oh mate.
There are some units in there. You can't. It's not that it's a bad gym.
Oh.
It's just that you cannot be a modern.
Clean?
Yeah, there's something about like a better gym. You know, is it better gym? That's the one I want to go to. They're 24
Dunno.
hours.
Don't know.
Yeah, there's one in Billericay and one in Lakeside, and they give you a pin number and you go through a conveyor belt and you're open 24
Oh, right.
hours, 7 days a week. But it's a bodybuilder's gym, so the machines.
Stan's?
Yeah, there. And there's like things today. Like I literally use a dumbbell like bar that was rusted.
Yeah.
You know, you just like it's like.
Really?
But they do have some piece of equipment that the other gyms do. It's good, but to be honest, I don't. They've got the proper machines, but they're old. But he buys them second hand. That's not the problem. I just want a gym where I'm kind of on my own in there. Not like literally no one in there,
No,
but
I
I'd
know
rather
what you
go
mean.
there where it's. I hate waiting for a machine.
Yeah, that's how.
Like I feel like the amount of time you sit there and they're on their phone like texting you, just like get off that fucking machine.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just yanking you off that machine, but it's rude, isn't it?
But it's massive.
Yeah. But then when you're on it, you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my experience with Stan's gym, I must have been about 16, 17. I remember going in there. Like, I think you pay £5, but the geezer was like, Stan
Yeah.
was like, I mean, I think from memory he was borderline mental. Like just from memory, like I remember him being really nice,
Well, this
but
is
it
the
was
thing.
just like really nice.
Well, here's the thing. I went to the gym today,
Yeah.
and I ain't even paid. So, so he walks around and takes your money.
Oh right, yeah.
I went in the gym, done a workout. No one fucking walked up to me. I don't know who to pay.
Oh, they're looking for
There's,
you.
there's no counter, so I just left. I just got in the car and left.
You better not
I didn't even
go
fucking
back.
pay. But
We'll weigh you in.
I saw on the website it's like £20 a month subscription, whatever. £20
Yeah.
a month. That's fuck all.
Yeah.
So once I bump into him, I'll just pay for a
Yeah,
month.
yeah.
But
But like basically, he tries converting you into a Christian
that's it.
when you go in there as
That's
well. I think it's a chapel as well, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
I'm sure there's a little like
It's a very
chapel in
it's
there.
a very unusual because this
and there's
room
weights everywhere.
it literally looks like a battered up. It looks bad. I mean,
does.
there's a room with treadmills in,
Yeah.
and it literally look like. Have you been to a house? They've had like a bad extension put on the back, and it's just all steamy windows and
Yeah.
shit. It's like that, but with a bunch of treadmills.
A bunch
And
of
when you look out
roided
the
up
window,
geezers.
like when you look out the window, it's a bunch of overgrown grass, and caravans.
Yeah.
He's storing loads of caravans
Yeah.
there at the minute. Yeah,
I saw it
really
the other
fucking
day.
odd. And these caravans don't move; they're green.
Oh.
I'm like, who is storing a green caravan? Like, who's like, someone's forgot about the
He's
caravan.
a holder, isn't he?
Must
He's got to be.
I reckon there's people just living in these caravans, and he's just charging
Yeah,
like
just
£100
moss
a
men.
month for that. Yeah, must be.
Must Yeah, it's definitely an experience.
Yeah.
You've got to go there.
So I arrived early, and he put some stuff outside. Yeah, this is how dodgy it is. Really, I couldn't find any of the pegs for any of the cable machines. I was like, "The fuck is these?" And I just noticed one machine with a big long rusty nail. That's what you put into the cable machine, and the nail was well bent. So I was like, you know what, it is what it is. It's £20 a month, right?
It is what it is. But I pay 25,
Yeah.
and my gym's like perfect.
What? Yeah. I'll have to talk about it.
Yeah. I do think like that is. It's definitely the worst gym
Yeah.
around. Like it really is.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just like I remember going and like there was just weights. No one puts a weight
Yeah.
back. It's just like you get it, you're done with it. Fuck it off. Just throw it
Yeah.
into the atmosphere and it lands where it lands.
Yeah.
If you land on the floor doing abs, you got to fucking cover your head because someone might lob their weights at you.
You could literally go in there and go, has anyone got any steroids they can sell me? And about 8 people go,
Yeah.
yeah, I've got a bloke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is literally it. I've got a bloke. I'll tell you what, I've got some in my car.
Was it busy?
No.
No.
No, there's 3 people.
I just can't imagine like any. What were they like? The people were they normal looking?
Yeah, no, like, there's not that there's weird people that go there, but they're that type of, you know, that the guys that lift heavy weights,
Yeah.
they're obviously chunky, like workmen,
Yeah.
but then they go home and have like a 12-inch pizza. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they get kebab on the way home. So
Yeah.
they've got their beer bellies, but they also
but they're heavy up top
yeah.
as well. Yeah.
But they're kind of the people you don't want to fight with because they've got muscle
yeah.
under there and they've got weight under
Yeah,
there
they
and they don't give a
fuck.
fuck. Yeah, and they probably have had like 6 beers with a pizza about half hour before we've had a fight. So yeah, they're just lads that go
Yeah.
down now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
it's different.
yeah, you
It's
get
different class down there.
yeah. I guess what I did this week.
Go on.
It was by accident, but I was angry.
Oh no.
I was angry
What have you done?
at Call of Duty.
All right. Oh, you're playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm not someone that plays games very often, but I downloaded the latest COD because I just felt like I wanted something that I used to do as a kid. I felt like I was so disconnected now I've grown up. I thought, what did I used to like? So I saw COD, like, I used to like that. It's just have that fun, have that moment back, right?
Yeah.
I died because I've got really good in the last 2 weeks. I'm like in the top 3. If I'm third, it's a bad game for me, right?
Yeah.
And I'm getting very abusive to people on there. Getting stressed. Anyways, long story short, I threw my controller, but I threw it at the mattress. And it bounced up because I've got a TV in my bed. and I swear to God, my telly went.
Oh, I thought you were
There
going to say
you
you hit
Then-
Brooke.
No, I didn't agree. No. And I smashed up my TV. I genuinely fucked the telly.
What
I got a picture of it.
was
But,
your
yeah.
was your girlfriend in it at the
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
What did she say?
Well, she went, well, that was clever. Yeah, I fucking. To be fair, the telly was starting to break anyway. The speakers in it was starting to go in. It's not the point, but
Did it break?
it was saying that like I've seen on YouTube like people do, but I've never actually been in a position to smash me a fucking telly out. So this is it. This is how fucked it was by the time I'd done with it.
Oh, it's proper fucked.
Yeah, yeah. Just show you on it. Yeah.
Did your girlfriend have a go at ya?
No. It's my TV anyway, but that's not the point. It's my, yeah. Yeah, so I don't fucking know where to go from that fucking story.
Well, there you go. I mean, we have got.
Put stands above.
I'm gonna. We have got some more questions. So I mean, we're getting through these very slowly. 4. I'm sure we had this one before. How would you react if your children wanted to change their sex? Did we have that one before?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
That might have been on the episode that didn't come out.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Weird. Look, I won't like it, but, you know, if she wants to change her sex, then
I think we
fuck what I'll do about it.
yeah, as long as they're of age. I mean, there's no way. Like I saw an article this week actually saying about a mum. I don't know if she was taking the dad to court or something, but that she wanted the kid to change gender, and it was 6, and the dad wouldn't let it wear a dress or anything like that. And I thought, right, fair enough. Like the dad, that's wrong of the dad, like to say that. Really, I mean, if he wants to wear a dress, as much as like I'd be like, what the fuck's going on?
Sorry, explain it. So their kid wants to change.
The kid wants to change. No. The kid wants to wear a dress.
Right.
But the mum is like trying to force on like a sex change or something like that. And she's like taking her dad to court because like he's obviously being homophobic or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, the kid was 6. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He should just let
It's
the kid wear a
experimental,
dress
innit? Yeah.
and then just see how it goes. Because
Yeah.
but you can't be changing a kid's gender at 6.
No.
Or doing anything to alter this kid
Yeah.
at 6 years old. Because, I mean, that's fucked. Like we said, Lee wanted to be a bouncy castle man when he
Yeah.
was 6. And now he wants to be it again
Yeah.
22 years later.
Fancy castle and kegs. You know, it just ain't such a simple idea. It might actually make a bunch of money.
I think it's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. All right, so the next one. I feel like he's trying to bait us into a really like dodgy conversation there, where he's asking us that one. 5. Would you rather shout no? Oh, yeah, he did. We've had this one before. Would you rather shout no, it's not every time someone said it's coming home? So that's an England football reference there, people. Are we really heavily on my side of the camera?
No.
No.
I think I put it over slightly, but that's because you like lean back. I don't.
All right.
Halfway through.
I was just looking. I thought I look really far over. 5. Would you rather shout "No, it's not" every time someone says coming home, or shout "I've shit myself" every time you see a dog in public? I mean,
So obviously, I've shit myself. Nah, it's got to be. No, it's got
what?
to be. I'm coming home. Sorry.
it's not coming home.
Yeah, it's not coming home.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty obvious because I mean that is very. It's annoying when someone says like it's not, no, it's not, like or just like pisses on the parade. But every time you see a dog in public, you got to shout "I've shit myself."
Which I'm fucked because I go on walks every other day and I see about 8 dogs. So
Yeah, I go on a lot of walks as well, and I mean, Rosie is the queen of dogs. So
I even talk to all the old people that walk by. Like I like fucking wave at them and that.
yeah, well, I think we said about.
No, I think
this
that was on that
before.
same episode.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but I go on so many walks and I see the same old people all the time. And obviously, when I walk with Brooke, they're like, "Oh, look!" And I literally walk past old people's houses while they're fucking lawn mowing, and I'm on like first name basis to these old people. Yeah, mate.
Oh dear. Right. Well, that's the end of the questions. Should we do the alien advice now?
Yeah.
We have got a little alien advice, people. So strap yourselves in and get ready for this. Lenny!
That's it, mate. Number one. I'll
I
tell you
hope
what.
that might pick that up.
We should put a tally.
It's
in.
time. Time. Time for some alien advice. Ice. Ice.
Okay, people, it is time for alien advice. This is the segment where you can send in your questions, voice notes, and we will answer them. All right. Usually we wear alien costume things, but we have lost one pair.
Yeah, we don't know where they've gone.
But we're gonna experiment with
James
some
probably got it
lighting
last
soon.
week,
Yeah, more than likely. So this one is from Rob as well. Rob, you're really carrying this episode. Worst episode ever. Episode 83. And let's see what Robert has to say.
I'm looking for some alien advice. My 34-year-old male partner is obsessed with a 41-year-old comedian who's also male. He's obsessed. I'm just looking for some advice on how to deal with this.
Right.
Get rid of him.
So it's obviously not Rob.
Yeah, just get rid of him. Your boyfriend's obviously a fucking idiot.
Lee,
What's that?
you can't concentrate.
Yeah, no, I am. I just put in a fart tally. So, fart tally. This is some kind of. Yeah, I think you get rid of him.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, get rid of
That's
him.
it.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Just get
He's a waste
rid
of
of
time. He's a waste
him.
of time. You need to tell him to grow up.
So,
No, I'm
for those of you who
joking. I'm
don't know,
joking.
it's Rob, and he is obsessed with Chris D'Elia.
Yeah.
All right, very funny man. But Rob, I want to know more. I want to know. I want to speak to this this lovely sounding lady. He sounds a little bit like Andy Murray, or
It is Andy Murray.
it's Andy Murray. Yeah, I want to speak to her and know more about him. Like, what does Rob do? Like, how much time does he dedicate to Chris D'Elia?
Yeah.
Like, is he? I know he watches his podcast. I know he makes images for him. Does he get paid for it? I'd like to know that. What are his aims with it? Does he fancy him?
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I need to know more about this. So if you could send in another one and tell us the gossip. What does he do?
Is Chris D'Elia? He's American, isn't he?
He is, yes. Yeah.
So you've got like this Scottish fella
Mm.
stalking this American, basically.
To be fair, he does post a lot of Rob's images.
Yeah.
So I can imagine Rob being quite happy with that. But if you're not getting paid for it and you're not getting business off the back of it, then
He might just enjoy
I'm sure. Yeah,
being recognised.
yeah,
I might just like.
I'm sure he does.
It's fun. Like I did it before with sort of Logan Paul, wasn't it? And like he posted a picture. I sent him.
Oh yeah, and didn't give you
Yeah,
credit.
He gave him credit, and not even a fucking LOL or nothing. Right? Anyway, so
I'll tell you what.
that's good. That was a good feeling. Like he's a big deal on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. And that photo, yeah, that's a good feeling. And I know what he means. Like, if Chris D'Elia is pointing out his work, good
Yeah.
for him. Good for him, man.
Yeah, I do. I agree with that.
Oh, that's
to be
his work,
honest.
by the way, everybody. And he's also got his own designing website and stuff. Not
Yeah.
sure what it is.
It is Lunar Graphics UK, I believe.
Yes, he's not a patron, so I don't know why we're shouting him out. But I'm joking.
Yeah, we just need to know a few more details, really. Like, what does he do? Does he stay up in the middle of the night? Have you ever caught him masturbating to his comedy, like stand up, anything
Yeah.
like that? I want the gossip.
We do.
But yeah, I mean, without knowing that, we can't really judge too much. Can't really judge.
If he's
Rob.
getting a lot of shouts, fair play to him.
yeah,
He's obviously good at what he does.
he's
Apparently
definitely.
made him a book or something.
He made him a book, a rule book. So he does like Chris D'Elia does this like rule book where it's like all the viewers, every episode like he adds little rules in, and it's like basically says stuff about a log cabin. Like he calls his followers the babies, and they all go into the log cabin at some sort of event. It's a like joke, but Rob has written down every single rule he's ever said and put it into a manual.
Yeah.
which is quite.
That's pretty cool.
It's very cool.
That is actually really a good way of getting recognised.
Yeah,
It's a lot of work.
yeah, and I think he sent it to Crystalia, and he sent it to. He's got it himself, and he ended up selling like 120 copies.
Really?
Yeah,
That's sick.
yeah.
That's actually a really cool idea. I think you should crack on with it. I think he's onto a pretty cool idea there. It's like basically going to somebody and say, look, I'll make your merch and I'll take some profit from it.
yeah,
That's essentially what it is, isn't it?
That's it. As long as he's going to get something out of it,
Yeah.
or there's some sort of end goal, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Because if he is masturbating to his stand up and things like that, then that's not on. That's not good. Like, what is the furthest he would go with Crystalia? That's what we want to know. Really?
Yeah, so his girlfriend, let us know if anything gets weirder,
yeah,
because
we'd love to know.
love to embarrass him. If you've got any pictures of him, going mad, like a picture or something, just stick it on the wall here. for an
Yeah.
episode.
But we do need. What do we need?
This is very distracting.
Yeah.
Quite a terrible idea now.
This is a terrible idea. We're just drawing on the table the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Um,
I think because it's too plain, it feels like there's work to be done.
yeah, it does. But this will change. Please don't put that in upside down.
I knew that'd bug
And all
you.
the others. You're
I
fucking.
knew that would bug you.
You're a brat. Yeah, but thanks to the alien advice, that I quite enjoyed that. But let us know. Do some more. Right, nextly, what we talking about?
How long has this been going for, by the way? Because we're gonna have a memory card problem here. Otherwise,
It's been going for an hour and 11.
hour 11. What?
Jesus.
I didn't even feel like we're going for an hour.
I mean, the worst episode ever. You're very one-sided, heavy on the table, Lee. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so sorry, Mum. What's this about?
Well, whoever ends up with this side of the art has got a right shit deal.
Depends how much we sell it for. This is all the work, and that
Yeah.
just gets one signature.
This one, £1 million. This one, tenner.
Plus postage, and
Yeah.
packaging. That's 70 quid.
Right, shall we wrap it up
Yeah,
there?
let's
Then?
round it off there then.
So, thanks.
You just literally just stopped. Yeah, we'll round it off there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to leave any comments, go to @LemonSqueezesPod or literally put some questions in. No, that's not thumbs down. Just the comments below. Put some listener questions in there. Why not? Innit?
In
Listener
what?
questions in the YouTube comments. We can find them there as well, can we not? I feel
Nah.
like- all right, we'll speak to the board. We'll fucking let you know later
Put them on the Instagram. Put them on the Instagram.
on the gram.
But please, people, just remember, £5 a month, coffee, 1 coffee
Yeah.
and a half. All right, that's all it is. Support the podcast. Didn't want to beg? We are begging. But if you think we're begging, go and listen to the Scared podcast because
We
that
have
man,
not mentioned that fella in a while, had we?
that man
Wait.
begs.
We had a vendetta, but we're going to carry on about Scared podcast. And we're going to go to town on that fella in the Patreon.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there.
Thank you for watching and listening.